With everything opened up like this, it's a perfect time to evaluate everything. First, Joe, our foreman, checked out the crawl space beneath the kitchen for any problems with the foundation. We'll be adding a lot more weight to this kitchen than it supported 80 years ago with new cabinets, appliances, and stone countertops, so we had to have a solid foundation to support that weight and the investment. The concern with masonry, like these brick piers, usually revolves around the deterioration that comes with age, but with the wood floor system, you also have to look out for those termites. These joists just look great outside, but could be hollow inside from termites or wood rot. Fortunately, that wasn't the case here, but we also had to check out the floor on the top side. Settling is a concern in older homes, but it can happen anywhere, so it's a good idea to check the level of a floor before you begin making any changes. If there's a significant level change or a sag within the space, it will become a problem later when the cabinets go in. This simple test using a string and 3 gauge blocks will quickly show where any high or low spots are in the floor. The location of plumbing fixtures almost always changes in a kitchen remodel, and in the case of this older home, we're reworking everything right down to the main sewer line. The layout of the kitchen will dictate where the big items like sinks and dishwashers go, but it's also important to consider the small stuff too, like water supply lines for ice makers. And if you're cooking with gas, the location of those lines will have to be noted for the plumber as well. We're also reworking this home's whole electrical system, but even if you're not rewiring the whole house, you'll want to give careful consideration to the location of lighting in the kitchen. These recessed can lights are great, but once the drywall goes in, they're not easy to move around. It's also a good idea to think about the placement of countertop outlets with consideration of the appliances you'll be using. Routing all these wires and pipes put a lot of holes in the bottom plates of the walls, so Joe's filling them up with a foam sealant before the walls are insulated. Between the foam blocking the drafts and the new insulation, this kitchen will be a lot more comfortable. But anytime the walls of a home are opened up, the insulation should be evaluated to see if it can be upgraded. Here, there was no insulation, so the answer was pretty easy.